Having a morning routine is pretty important, especially if you have ADHD. Setting one up and maintaining it though, that's the difficult part. A morning routine for somebody who has ADHD needs to have two things: flexibility and interest. But not to worry, I got you covered. Let's talk about the importance of having a morning routine and how to set one up for the ADHD brain. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a good night's sleep, maybe starting your day off right. I know I am. This is part of my morning routine, which I'll get into in a minute. Real quick, the importance of having a morning routine. I would say 95% of your day is you doing tasks for somebody else. You gotta wake the kids up, feed them breakfast, walk the dog. You're doing tasks all day long for your boss. Maybe your spouse or partner asks you to run an errand after work. All those tasks are for somebody else. And if you're lucky, you'll get your 5%, but it'll be in small blocks of time throughout the day. The problem is I have ADHD. I'll either forget to take that time to myself, or I'm gonna take it at the wrong time of day, like at night when I'm supposed to be sleeping. And we all know that people with ADHD, we already have trouble sleeping. That's why it's important to have a morning routine. Instead of waiting for life to give you 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you're gonna take all your time up front in the morning to yourself to do whatever you wanna do. Plus, by taking that time for yourself, it may make it a little easier for you to do tasks for other people and actually stay focused. Does that work? No. But if it works sometimes, then it's worth it, right? Most of the information I gather about creating a morning routine is usually very structured. Wake up at 5 o'clock, 5:15, start workout, 6:15, eat breakfast. Don't get me wrong, people with ADHD, we need our structure and we love our routines, but sometimes I think it can be too structured. I don't know what my mind wants to do from one morning to the next. That's why a morning routine for somebody with ADHD needs to have two things. It needs to have flexibility, but it definitely needs to have interest. Interest is what's going to allow you to maintain your morning routine. So let me tell you how to build a morning routine for the ADHD brain. Okay, now it's time for the good stuff. How do we build this routine? First thing you want to do is come up with a timeline. How long do you want your morning routine to last? Mine is 2 hours. I know that's a lot, but yours could be an hour and a half or maybe just an hour. Come up with one that suits you best. I do want to suggest this though. If you have trouble waking up in the morning, you might want to start off small. So come up with your timeline, but that first week, only wake up 30 minutes early, and then add 15 minutes each week after that until you get to your timeline. Oh, I do have two side notes when it comes to a timeline. The first is sleep. Don't sacrifice sleep. If you're going to wake up 2 hours earlier, go to bed 2 hours earlier. We already have enough trouble as it is getting and staying asleep. We don't want an extra excuse on why we're tired the next day. The second is within that time frame, do not forget to leave time for personal hygiene. You don't want to wake up and complete this morning routine thinking you accomplished something and then you're late for work because you didn't leave time to brush your teeth, take a shower, eat breakfast, and all that stuff. So leave time for personal hygiene. Once your timeline is set up, grab a piece of paper and divide it into thirds. You're going to come up with 3 categories. Mine is productivity, leisure, and fitness. Once your categories are created, you're going to think of activities that fall within each category. So productivity could be read a book, maybe even write a book, learn a new skill or language, clean out that closet you've been meaning to clean out for the last couple months. Things like that. You want to do that for each category. You might want to think of about 5, maybe 6 activities per category. Once that's done, you're going to think of about a couple of activities that's going to help you get up and out of bed and get moving. These activities should not take a lot of time. I wake up in the morning, I take my meds, I drink a cup of coffee, and I meditate. Should only take me about 15 minutes. Once that's done, your morning routine is complete. Now all you got to do is put it into action. You know what? Let's do that. So here's an example of my morning routine. As I said earlier, I wake up in the morning, I take my meds, I drink my coffee, and I meditate. Should only take me about 15, maybe 20 minutes. After that, I go to my categories. I try to figure out what my brain wants to do. What do I feel like doing? I choose a category, choose an activity, I set my timer for an hour, and I do that activity. Once the timer goes off, now it's time for personal hygiene. I brush my teeth, take a shower, eat breakfast, get ready for work, and hopefully by then, I'm out the door on time. This routine is designed to be flexible and interesting. It needs to be interesting to help you maintain the morning routine. It should be interesting because you're the one who came up with the activities. It's already things you want to do. It's flexible because you can modify it at any time. You could add a category, you could take away an activity, you could even combine activities. Let's say you chose fitness as a category and go for a walk as an activity. Well, you look in your leisure activities and realize I also have photography. Grab your camera, take some pictures on your walk, or maybe listen to an audiobook on your walk. It is so flexible and so interesting that hopefully it's easy to create and easy to maintain. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you like it. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, great. If you didn't, I'll try to do better next time. With that said, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you on the next video.